Hey man, Cali Audio just sent me another couple big old boxes. So you know what that means. It's new gear time, baby! What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Wavy Wayne from Wavy.wav. And if you don't know, this channel is all about helping you to record and mix better and faster. So if you're new to the place, hit that subscribe button, you feel me? This video is definitely sponsored by Cali Audio, and I have some dope new Cali Audio monitors. If you don't know already, a couple of months ago, a little while ago, I actually unboxed my Cali Audio IN-8 studio monitors, and today I'm gonna be checking out the IN-5s. This is the 5-inch version of the IN-8s, pretty much the exact same thing. So yeah man, let's go ahead and jump off into it. The best thing about this monitor for me is that it is a three-way monitor. I love three-way monitor, and it's also coaxial, so that the tweeter and the mid-range driver are basically in line with each other, which is going to cut down on any phase problems that you might have with other three-way monitors or even two-way monitors. You know what? We don't need both of these right now because they obviously the same thing. So I'm gonna just pop this open right here. Now these are budget-friendly monitors. The 5-inch version of the IN-8s are $350 a piece. So you're gonna be at about $700 for the pair. That's not bad considering how great these monitors actually are for that price, man. And the truth be told, I actually really love mixing on 5-inch monitors. There's something about that mid-range detail that you just get right on a 5-inch monitor. I used to mix on my Yamaha HS5s a lot, and I really love those. But I switched over to the Atom A7Xs as the primaries. But I'm so happy to actually have another 5-inch monitor, especially a three-way monitor, man. I just love three-way monitors because they just have more accuracy. You know, your drivers don't have to, your mid-range driver don't have to pump out the lows and the highs, right? So we got a tweeter. That tweeter is going to do its thing on the high frequencies. There's a mid-range driver, and then there's a 5-inch driver for the low frequencies, the low mids, man. So let's go ahead and get this thing unboxed. I'm pretty sure it's going to look just like the 8-inch version, except smaller, which is what we expect. So I always need something to compare these two. So I'm gonna actually be swapping out the IN-8s that are on my desk now for these bad boys right here. So studio monitor quick start guide. All right. Okay. LP. Okay, oh, so they're showing you the different methods that you can use to actually set these up. You can have them upside down, right side up. Just don't put them on the side. They're not what it's good for. Oh, the INs are actually can be on their side, but if it was the LP, then it is not good for the side. Okay, cool. So, you know, we can really configure these any way that we need to in our studio. So they can be upside down, right side up. We got some little feet for them. I guess this is if you're gonna lay them on their side. We got the power cable. Of course, we're gonna need that. We got this. This is my favorite snack after lunch. Just joking, don't eat that. Bunch of styrofoam. And here's the monitor. Oh man, I thought they sent me a white one. That would have been tight, but it just has a face on it. Cali Audio makes some great products, man, that you can actually use and not spend a ton of money. Check this out. Remove before use. If you don't remove this before you use it, you don't need to be using it. If they had to tell you that, then you're in the wrong field, my friend. All right, so let's take a look at this monitor, man, from the front. Just kind of lay it on its back here. I'm gonna hold it. Yeah, so again, we have a 4-inch driver, and in the middle of that is a 1-inch tweeter, and then we got our 5-inch driver down here, our 5-inch woofer, I should call it. That'll be handling the low mid frequencies. A super big port to really let that bass escape, man. I love monitors that are front ported. That's going to be very helpful in studio placement, giving you more options on where you can actually place these monitors in your studio. But the design is super clean. It looks high end. It looks like a great professional monitor straight off the jump. And these are kind of big for a 5-inch monitor. Okay, so the back has a bunch of different room control configurations. Again, depending on how you are placing these monitors and the environment that you're going to be listening in, they give you a lot of different options to actually configure these properly for your listening environment. We have a unbalanced input RCA, and then we also have 2 balanced inputs via XLR or TRS cable in the power. All right, I'm gonna set my volume to 0. I'm gonna keep everything flat, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get these joints set up on the desk. I'm gonna run some initial sound through it, play some of my favorite songs, and see what they sound like, man. So I'm gonna be getting, well, at least not getting rid of them. So don't inbox me talking about, yo, Wavy, what's up with them IN-8s? Actually, since we are talking about it, you know, we are doing a giveaway of this actual monitor. This looks like a good thumbnail. We're doing a giveaway of this actual monitor, so click down in the description below to actually enter that giveaway and win you a pair of the Kali Audio IN-5. So let me go ahead and get these set up, and I'll be back in a minute.
Quit asking me questions. I'm tired of these questions. Asking me questions. I want them questions. They all in my business like TMZ, but back in the day they ain't noticed me. They weren't coming to see me like Otis, but I always felt like the coldest. I had a little chip on my shoulder, then I got older and older, and I had to flick it off. I feel like a boss, like I'm Ricky Ross, but I got no Maybachs. They do anything for the clout. It's thanks when they say that. If I take your girl, don't be in my DM asking for your payback. We save a lot of things like money, but hoes gonna say that. And homie, that's straight facts. Yeah, I know you.
Wow. Okay, so on first listen, the main thing that I noticed is that the sweet spot is pretty much everywhere. And listening to music on the Kali Audio IN-5s basically provides one of those experiences where the speakers just disappear. And what you have left is the music that's coming out of them. I hope you understand what I'm saying. It's like I'm not even thinking about the speakers anymore when I'm listening to them. Everything just sounds like as it should. The position of how I have them is like perfect, and I'm like in a perfect sweet spot, and I actually am gonna enjoy working on these IN-5s. I actually have a client coming in soon. We're gonna do a recording session. This is gonna be great, especially because you know, they're a 5-inch woofer on it, to where I don't have to worry about low frequencies traveling so much, because my recording area isn't 100% soundproof. So I tend to make sure I turn my sub off and listen at a lower level. I might be able to listen a little bit higher since I don't have to deal with those low frequencies. But yeah, I am really impressed with the sound coming out of these IN-5s. The phase coherence seems like absolutely dead on. You know, as usual, you can check out the specs on these monitors. Super low distortion, everything that you would want from a quality studio monitor. So you'll be seeing more of these from me and more of me from these. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I'm Wavy Wayne from wavywayne.com. My website also has a bunch of recording and mixing templates that are guaranteed. My website also has a bunch of recording and mixing templates that I've made just for you to get the sound that you want a whole lot faster. Check out my website, wavywayne.com, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Be dope.